part 2 in the series everybody asked for about glute tendinopathy and how to treat it. I was just talking about the deep rotators of the hip and your glute med. And then I was talking about tendonitis and how it's a real pill. But I need you to know something. Tendonitis by technical definition is micro tears. If you are a lady that has glute tendinopathy and you've done the exercises and it is just painful, it's excruciating, and it's not getting better, we need to do some further investigation, because you could have an actual tear of the tendon. You could have a partial tear, you could have a partial full thickness tear, you could have a full thickness tear, and glute med tears are incredibly uncomfortable, I have come to find, with treating women. And the only way you can find out if you have an actual tear is diagnostic imaging. But the hard part is, imagine I lost this ring and I was baking baked goods and I lost the ring in bread. And then I go to find my ring in the loaf of bread, but I maybe made sourdough bread and I made really thick slices because my partner bought me a really big ring, so I have to have big slices. Anyway, you can lose the ring and the slice in the bread. Sometimes things don't show up in MRIs like we hope, and they get lost in the slice. Usually a labral tear can be lost. Glute med tears don't usually get lost, but I just want you to know sometimes diagnostic imaging of the hip is anticlimactic. But when we see a tear, we're like, okay, are we able to rehab it? If we're not, that's a whole separate thing. But tendonitis, by technical definition, is micro trauma and tears happening at the cellular level, and tendons and tendonitis can eventually become tears in some people. And I just want you to know, if you've been rehabbing your glute tendonitis truly hard and working with a PT and it's not working, it might be time to have a conversation with your orthopedic doctor for further diagnostic imaging. I think this is really like a big deal and not talked about enough. And as a women's health physical therapist, the people that fail rehab and are truly being compliant, I think they have a tear. And if their pain levels are really up there, I think they have a tear. And no, I don't think it's bursitis. Just so you know, gluteotrochanteric bursitis does exist, but I will tell you, in all my years of doing physical therapy for women, only one time did I have a lady actually have greater trochanteric bursitis and it not be the gluteal tendon. Okay, just one time. So, just want to let you know. But if you did have bursitis, I suspect the way you treat it will be much like what we're talking about, restoring biomechanics and the exercises. Okay, follow for part 3.